Out from Cobb County. Here's Yoenis Cespedes, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Here comes the first pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, however, strike one. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, boy, they are really in need of something to go their way as they come in losers of 9 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to find any way to dig themselves out of this current losing streak, then they're going to have to downshift a little bit. Do the little things right. Play fundamentally sound. Play good defense. Turn double plays. Don't give the other team extra outs. And then somebody hit a gapper in a big spot and let everybody relax a little bit.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Inciarte is in his tracks now, and he's got it for the first out. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Dero, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average. What that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
Inciarte's there. 2 gone. Next up for New York, Jose Reyes. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Way late on the fastball for strike one.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. Ranging back is Inciarte. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. That average for him up in the 360s now. 10 home runs, 26 RBIs. Now a late. Bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Mets draw first blood thanks to this solo home run. Now in the box, Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Dero, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Well, Matt, going into this, looking at both lineups, they're both hot right now, and they can both swing the bats. We probably got a slugfest on our hands. What pitcher's going to make the big pitch? A big spot, execute something to get his team off the field. Otherwise, probably a team with the last at-bat's going to win this one. I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Hey, you know what? Right there, he executed a pitch. He can't worry about where it's going. He just wants to put it on the ground right there, give his defense a chance to work, and it found a hole. Period. The end.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that one just missed outside. Lifetime numbers against Steven Matz. He's 3 for 9. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Hit down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, after scoring a boatload yesterday, Devo, they're off to a fast start again, striking here in the first inning.
Yeah, this offense is on fire. Obviously, the hitting meeting resonated with these guys. Scored a ton yesterday and picked up right where they left off.
And a breaking ball stays outside.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
And a double steal try here. Down the third baseline. Freeman over at second. Suzuki is over at first with 1 away. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the run is Nimmo. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. From the belt, kicks and deals. A little bouncer. Line towards center field. Nimmo is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Next for the Mets, Todd Frazier, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race. First offering on its way. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Frazier runs pretty well, which is interesting given the position he plays on the field. Usually the speedy guys are in the middle infield or in the outfield where there's a lot of ground to cover, but that's not the case with him. His plus speed makes him really unique at his position.
Yeah, he does possess such an interesting skill set. It might not help him on the defensive side, but man, from an offensive standpoint, what a tool to possess.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
Brandon Nimmo is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. There's 1. On to Freeman. A double play.
That's not the guy you're going to see doubled off very often. So that was a quick turn at second base. Good transfer and a strong throw.
Here's Jay Bruce now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got the average to 321. 29 homers and 51 runs batted in. And Bruce can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike 2.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting any.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. Stepping in for the Braves, Christian Colon. He really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. Colon swings and throws from the right side and stands at 5'10". He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. And this will be taken in by Adrian for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And let's focus on Adrian Gonzalez, one of the best in the business at first base. The ability to bail his infielders out time and time again with soft hands and pickability.
Danny Santana comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Popped high in the air. And Gonzalez will tuck this one away for route number 2.
Batting ninth.
So here now is in this one. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
I like that he used the curve. Get it over the plate on the first pitch. It can be pretty effective.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Braves. We've played 2 full innings, and we are tied 1-1. And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. High in the air out towards shallow right. Markakis coming on. 1 down. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Steven Matz. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. 1-1. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's Cespedes with a drive. That's high and deep to left field. And that one is gone.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Here's Adrian now. Lifted in the air out to right. Markakis has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. Here's Ender Inciarte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Center fielder, Ender.
In there, no balls and a strike. Popped him up. Here comes Cespedes, but this will land untouched. Here's the 0-2. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. 0-1 the count. Here comes the 0-1. Hit out towards second. And Reyes can't flag it down. It's into center, a base hit.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs. When you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
Inciarte on second. Markakis on at first with nobody out. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. So stepping in, Kurt Suzuki, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corners. He pulls into third safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game. And the next in is Johan Camargo.
He didn't fool anybody there because he was waiting on that curveball all the way. stays back and lets it break right over the heart of the plate.
And that'll score the runner from third as they seize control here, 3-2. Digging in to try it again, Dansby Swanson, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Strike one to start the at-bat. Bouncer up the middle. Rosario's got it cleanly, and he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort, and that ought to be scored an infield single.
Up next for Atlanta.
First offering on its way. Throw down to second.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Into the box now, Danny Santana, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. But an easy play over. Standing in, Jose Reyes. We begin the top of the fourth. Pitch on the way. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike one.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
Up high in the air. Colon has a play. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Todd Frazier.
Here's Todd Frazier now. A base hit in his first trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1. The 1-1 home is a missed drag bunt attempt for a strike. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Another try at 2-2. Here's a high pop-up. Camargo is there. And that ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 4-2. Striding in once again, Sean Newcomb. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Line drive to center field. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So it's an inning-opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
He's set, and the pitch. Snap throw from the catcher. Newcomb aboard here at first with nobody out. And it's fouled away. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Opportunity now to look at some of the future plans for this Mets organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Cespedes is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. 0-1, here it comes. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit.
Many guys fall victim to the breaking ball and want to get out in front of it, and they end up rolling it over to the pull side. Batter was able to execute, stay inside, keep his hands back, and drive it the other way.
And that's through into right field for a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone. And the next in is Johan Camargo, as he would look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. Line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Leading off the inning, Brandon Nimmo, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-0 home. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Now the 2-1. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped high in the air. Freeman is there for it. And that's the second out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Kevin Plawecki. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Gone! So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Stepping in now, Steven Matz. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Santana moves over, and that's the 3rd out. Mets draw a hair closer thanks to the first offering on its way. And that one just missed outside. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. chopped weakly to the left. Frazier takes it in. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Oh, but look here. The manager's up and out of the dugout, so it appears he might opt to challenge that last safe call at first.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Mets have decided to challenge.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, so it looks like the umpires are wrapping up their decision, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and instead of having a base runner at first, the bases will now be empty. A ball and no strikes. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. Weak chopper up the line. Gonzalez charging in on it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The left fielder, number 23, Danny Santana.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Danny Santana. He's popped out and lined out. 0 for 2 thus far. And that's in there for a strike.
It might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better. He's pitching poorly, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage at over 70%. This team batting has a pretty good idea what his game plan is.
And Adrian will put this one away without incident, and the Yoenis Cespedes will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Santana arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Here's Adrian now. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. Gonzalez behind, 0-2 the count now.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Now here it comes. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Reyes. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And gone up into the 2nd deck. A solo home run for Jose Reyes. Career homer number 149, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Now batting.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. 2 out, nobody on. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. But the Mets are able to square things up on this solo home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. All even now at 4 apiece. Tyler Flowers is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Tyler Flowers.
Sinkers in there. No balls and a strike. A.J. Ramos will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is going to get fouled. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Here's Ender Inciarte.
Center fielder, number 11, Ender Inciarte.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sharp slider that time. Just missed inside. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. The 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Riding in once again, Nick Markakis. He's 2 for 3 thus far. In there, 0-1.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
And he will get there to make the... Back here at SunTrust Park, 7th inning straight ahead, but first let's take a look at the game summary for the first 6 innings of baseball. Chase Whitley is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 46.
Ready for another chance. Todd Frazier. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Way in front of that fastball. A bouncer to the left side. He's got to hurry. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Center fielder, number 9. Brandon.
Digging in to try it again. Brandon Nimmo, 0 for 2 for him to this point. From the stretch. Missed with a slider. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Hit hard on the ground at first. Freeman's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 19, Jay Bruce.
Here's Jay Bruce now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Started that swing a bit too early. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. 0-2. Here it comes. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Count still at 1-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Down in order go the Mets. Still all square at 4 apiece. Ready once again. Freddie Freeman. He singled his last time up.
Freddie Freeman.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Nimmo is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Digging in once again, Johan Camargo. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. This is pulled into right. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Score remains tied at 4. And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Up next for the Mets, pitcher, A.J. Ramos.
Asdrubal Cabrera will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 13, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Swanson waits on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Yoenis Cespedes. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
You know, Matt, and every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order. As long as you actually get it inside, that 2-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
This is line to left. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. The relay. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
Now batting number 23, first baseman Adrian Gonzalez.
Next up for New York, Adrian Gonzalez. And now following the 2-out double, he's got a chance to drive in a run here. And they'll go ahead and put Gonzalez aboard here as that's the 4th wide one.
The batter number 7, second baseman Jose Reyes.
Jose Reyes will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 on its way. Now, fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Bounce towards the mound. On to first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that. Robert Gesellman is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. First pitch on its way. Line to the right side. But an atom ball right to him for the first out. Stepping in for the Braves, Christian Colon. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. The 1-0. Misses low. Good take on the curveball there.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reyes calls for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The left fielder, number 23.
Ready for another shot now, Danny Santana. Lifetime matchup numbers with Gesellman. He's 1 for 4. And they start him out away with a cold strike. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Gesellman, a 6'4" right-hander. He was a 13th round. A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down in order go the. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ahmed Rosario. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First pitch on its way. And look at this, a bunt attempt to start the 9th. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Suzuki over to his right. And he brings it in on the warning track.
How about it?
Here's Todd Frazier now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now the pitch. Little dribbler up the third baseline. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Center fielder, number 9.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We're knotted up, headed to the bottom of the 9th as the Braves will try to. Ozzie Albies is up off the bench to lead it off as the possible winning run here in the bottom of inning number 9. In there for strike 1. Hit out towards second. Throw by Reyes is right there for the first out.
Center fielder, number 11.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Ender Inciarte. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2-1 to count.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there. It's 3-1 now. Waiting on deck is Nick Markakis. And he'll ensure that this ball stays foul, and a smart play as that would have been a base hit if it had come back. And he fouls this one off. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aborted first. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. Lifetime matchup numbers with Gesellman. He's totaled 4 hits in 18 at-bats. The 0-1. Fouled away. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Not in time. He's in there at second. In there, strike 2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Braves strand 1. Still all square at 4 apiece. Grant Dayton takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
The 0-2 home. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Standing in, Kevin Plawecki. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. No balls and 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. This is line to left, and that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
Up next for the Mets, pitcher, Robert Giselle.
Wilmer Flores will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Wilmer Flores.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. The 0-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in, Yoenis Cespedes. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside. The 1-0. Here's Cespedes with a drive. That's high and deep to left field. And as Mets fans have heard before, that ball's out of here. Here's Adrian now. Skied into straightaway right. Markakis has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Jerry's Familia takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Towards second. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Leadoff hitters aboard, and that means the tying run will come forward here in the late innings.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
On the ground to the left side, and that's through for a hit.
You know, Dero, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Now batting.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Christian Colon. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1.
Not too often Jerry's Familia finds himself in a tough spot like this, but I wouldn't bet against him. He has the kind of stuff that he can get out of this mess.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Cespedes is there. 2 gone. And even with 2 away now, that ball just didn't get out there deep enough, so they'll hold him at third base.
Left fielder.
Striding in, Danny Santana, and their runners at the corners now. First pitch of the at-bat. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Final strike for the Braves. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really...
Throw on to first is going to be in time to get him, and the Mets have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over. A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Metropolitans blasted 5 home runs in